Welcome. Welcome to day 13 of this stream. The AI challenge. Can you grow your business without growing your team? That's the challenge for today and the next 30 days. Can you grow your business without growing your team using the power of AI? Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to day 13 of building what I believe to become one of the world's most first AI native companies. Today, I want to start with a challenge, not a coding challenge, not a business challenge, an AI challenge. And the question I want every business owner watching this stream to ask themselves is, what if you could double your business over the next 12 months without doubling your team? Think about that for a moment. For decades, we've been taught that growth follows a predictable formula. It sure does. More customers mean more employees. More employees mean more managers, more office space, more meetings, more overheads, more complexity. And that's that's how business have traditionally scaled. But what if that assumption is about to change? What if the next generation of businesses can grow completely in a different way? That's the question. Not by hiring more staff, not by building a digital workforce alongside human beings. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. That's exactly why we have built this platform, right? To explode, to experiment. Is it possible? And when I started this project, people asked, how many employees do you need? My answer is, I don't know, because many, or maybe that could be the wrong question. Maybe there's a better question. How many AI employees, agents can work alongside one entrepreneur to deliver the mission and build and grow that business? What if one person could manage 10 specialist AI agents, 20, 50, or even 100, right? We're finding out today, every single day, live. This isn't about replacing people. It's about removing the work that people have spent hours doing in the first place. The most repetitive tasks, from research, data entry, CRM updates, drafting emails, scheduling, reporting, lead qualification, summarizing meetings, competitive analysis. All those tasks are important, but that's not what drives the business's highest, greatest value. So your greatest value comes from your ideas, your relationships, your leadership, your ability to make decisions that move your business forward. So imagine, right? This is the platform we built, that you could, all your repetitive tasks could be handled while you focus on your business growth. That's the challenge. And over the past 12 days, we've been building exactly that. An AI research team, an AI marketing department, an AI sales team, mission control, a business playbook, a COO, Chief Operating Officer, and every new AI agent we build becomes a member of a digital workforce. We're not building random AI demos. We're building a business that can think, organize, execute, and continuously improve. And we can help deploy these agents and into small and enterprise businesses. So today, I want to challenge every entrepreneur watching. Before this stream ends, write down 3 tasks that you would repeat, that you repeat every single week in your business. It might be writing proposals. It might be chasing invoices. It might be creating social media posts. It might be researching projects. Now, ask yourself one simple question. Could an AI agent own this whole process from beginning to the end? Could an AI agent do this for you instead of you doing it for self? If the answer is yes, you've just discovered a next opportunity, because the business that thrives over the next decade won't necessarily be the ones with the biggest teams. They'll be the ones with the smartest systems, right? AI infrastructure. That's why we're here. Every day we're building live, we're testing live, we're learning live. And every day we get a little closer to answering that one big question. Can an AI native company outperform a traditional company? I don't claim to have all the answers, but today we're building it live. So grab a coffee, grab a water. Let's jump into the chat and tell me where you're watching from. Tell me if you could eliminate one repetitive task from your business forever, what would that be? Today, because we're streaming this AI challenge live and we're building AI employees to solve complex business problems that we can execute, right? Let's get started. So those of you who don't know, this is our platform, AI X Supreme X. This is a team of agents working, right? Always like to demonstrate and show our agents working at the beginning of the project. Program, shall I say. We have an army of agents working. A swarm agent, right? Working on every specific tasks. So I want everyone watching to take part in the next 30 days of a serious supreme AI challenge. Choose one repetitive task in your business, right? And think of it. What could it be? And build or adopt an AI solution to handle it. Measure how many hours you can save, how much money you can save, and how much faster can you get it done, or can your business move? Come back in 30 days' time, and I want you to compare the results, because I believe the future of business won't be won by companies with the hardest or the most amount of staff. It'll be won by companies with the smartest AI power systems. This creates a reoccurring community challenge, right? Where we want you to participate alongside as we build this platform live. Because now is the time. Now is the time. So now I want to tell you 5 simple ways, 5 simple ways how you can take part in the challenge. Let's get started. What shall we see? Let me just read my comments. Actually, let's talk about 5 simple agents, right? 5 simple agents you can start using today to do this challenge, right? One of the biggest misconceptions about AI is that you need dozens of AI agents to get results, but you don't. You can start with just 5 core AI employees that immediately improve how your business operates together. Work together. Working with these 5 agents becomes the foundation of an AI native business. And I'm going to show you some of them, what you can implement on this platform. So number 1, we have our business brain. The business playbook. Let me head to the business playbook. We have it here, right? And the business playbook is where every AI employee learns about your business. It's not just about the employee needs trainings. It's how AI agents use context, right? We come up here. If you're on a platform, you go to custom. You just summarize, what does your business do? How do you serve? And what's your unique edge? And here it will generate all your playbook for you, right? The first draft, then you can modify it. So you've got your business overview, your core services, your mission, your core offer, your ideal customer profile, IPC, the demographic, psychological pain points, goals, etc. The sales process, right? The booking process, discovery score, how you close, etc. Your ads, hooks, etc. Your objection banks, how you handle objections to your market, your SOPs and operations, your knowledge bank, etc. Right? So this is a basic agent, what we normally like to deploy first. So all the other agents can stem off that. The playbook stores as your memory knowledge bank. So every AI agent can consistently know what it's doing, right? The company overview, the pricing, etc. Everything is discovered in this first agent. the agent is like detrimental, right? And how it serves the company, your actual offer, etc. Right? Your AI already knows your pricing, your packaging, your tone of voice, your guarantees, your testimonials. This is so important, right? Next, we're going to look at mission control, right? Let's go to mission control. Once you've got your AI agents, right? It's another agent that we have that helps coordinate agents, right? We set up a mission, right? If you're new on this platform, you can ask a question, what content that you want to do. Is going to start recommending, right? I am your mission control. I am your IR operations manager. I will tell you your goal, share me your documents, ask me any design mission, and I'll assign the right agents to help you execute your plan. That's what mission control is about. And if I say, I want to develop top of funnel content. Oh, we got a technical issue. Let me just see. There's a bug here. Might need to fix that. Yeah, I don't know what's happening before. So our mission control is where we manage the AI workforce. Instead of opening 10 different applications, everything happens in one place. The mission literally covers active problems, today's priorities, AI status, completed work, business KPIs, bottlenecks, recommendations. Think of it as a control room for your company, right? So now it's saying, let's build top of funnel content. And that's what I said. Before I sign you, here are quick questions. What format? YouTube long form authority content, short form reels, TikTok, written content, LinkedIn X post. So it's helping you, it's guiding you, right? It's assisting you to tell you what type of content that you can write. That is mission control. That is an agent, right? Normally the second agent that we normally recommend to help you organize yourself on this specific platform, right? Mission control. And let me actually go into how a few missions, right? Let's just go into here. We come out of mission control. Let's go to create a new mission. Let's go to the flow chart. Right, let me just go choose the templates. We've got preloaded templates. Let me choose. I'm going to create the lead generation machine, right? So find a qualified audience. This is community engagement. Actually, I can tick this off. Let me find another one, right? I'm going to go to content, right, to generate leads. Yes, right. So we work with a 48-hour launch manager, right? We can start connecting these nodes, right? Connecting these agents, right? High ticket sales, right? But then we got to understand the process of what each agent. If we go into the description, now we can start building mission control, right? We can activate it here, which is awesome, right? Let me just cancel this. So that's mission control. Let's go on. The third agent, right, I would recommend is our Chief Operating Officer. Let's go here. Let's go to chat as Chief Operating Officer. We come here. We go to our COO, right? We can ask any task because it's all feeding back. Now you're going to see how these three correlate. It's all feeding back to the mission and the playbook. We can ask our chief operation what task needs to be done today. Let's go. Ask it. What tasks need to be done today? We developed this new feature where we can talk. it's asked open task flow, but the question I was asking is what tasks need to be done today. Right now you can see our tasks. You're already on task flow. Check this bucket list and see. So these tasks, right? It's now even good as technical tasks what need to be done, right? So these are task ways that CRO actually opened our task flow organizer to enable us what task needs to be done, and it's got that task that needs to be done from our business playbook, right? It's taking it from our business playbook. So let's go back to our chief operating officer. Go back to chat. So this is where we kept abreast of stuff. And also we can talk to a voice command center and ask questions, right? It's another agent to be interactive. So literally the business, it also has listed tasks here, launch a paid ad campaign, deploy automated workflow sequences, create and publish authoritative videos, right? Appoint Supermax database for database reactivation. So it's listed out a tasks and roles. This is the chief operating officer, what we need to do for the day, right? And it can plan for the week. It prioritizes work, assigns timings, tracks deadlines, identifies bottlenecks, monitors KPIs. This is the chief operating officer, right? Measures KPIs, recommends improvements, escalates important issues, right? So there you have it. This is our chief operating officer. Next is our content officer, right? This is if we are developing content and we want more visibility. So let's go to our content agent. So let's go to run. I'm gonna go to run. Actually, we need to write scripts. So I'm gonna just go to our YouTube channel agent. We've got numerous different agents, but let's start with this one. Because we're focusing on long form content. We plan out the content. This is our channel planner where we plan our thumbnails and what's happening. But let's just go to our ideas because we can generate ideas here. Literally, we can generate ideas by see what's happening from the top 10 competitors in the niche, right? We just go in here, we analyze their top 10 videos, then the next person's top 10 videos, then the next person's top 10 videos, and we can see what's actually happening, what's on the pulse, right? But let's go back up to another agent, which is the script. Now we want to develop the script. We can put the topic matter here, right? We can put a topic matter here. When we put a topic matter, it will start generating a script. So and then we can choose. So let me just do a live example. Let me say the topic matter. Let me put the top 5 AI models for business growth. Right. I'm just going to choose 10 minutes, a talking head video. We've got options, what style we need. I'm just going to put founders, coaches, and then transcript, no transcript. I'm going to put educational, and let's see. I'm going to generate the script. That's simple, right? It will give us script ideas. Sometimes we can go in depth, but this is just a quick example to show you the power of this, right? Now it's generating the script. Right? It might take 5 or 10 minutes to generate the script, or sometimes less, right? So instead of creating content anywhere, it produces us content, right? For YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, LinkedIn posts, Instagram captions, X, email newsletters as it's generating, right? Viral scripts, right? This is one of our content agents that I would recommend, right? It does it in thoroughly. So why it's generating, right? Let's go back, right? Another agent I would recommend is our sales agent, right? Why it's developing, we're going to come back. Our sales agent, your business development representative, what it does, the sales agent helps generate revenue, right? Sometimes we have numerous different sales agents that we have, or sales agent tools that we have. One for sometimes when we're on generating sales, inbound agent to generate leads, outbound agent. So which researches, right, understands decisions, understands where your company's at, and different agents play a different role. So why is that happening, right? Let's just go over and let me go over. Let me go to the dashboard. Right. I'm just going to show you the auto dialer ones, right? This is the sales agent. If you're doing an out campaign, it can follow your leads, right? Or if you're doing a Facebook campaign, we can have inbound, right? Inbound agent, right? We generate inbound agent or cold calling, right? And we've got a dashboard. These are all different agents that we use. So you might say, for example, you're on a Facebook leads campaign. This agent can quickly call the leads within 30 seconds of a lead come in, right? We just create an auto dialer. We go through the process, qualify leads. I'm just going to put test, right? We qualify the leads and we automatically, right, write the script here, right? Let me browse a template. I've got to pull a template. Let me say dental cosmetry. So he writes a script. I'm just going to say use template, right? Then we activate the voice. We choose a voice, right? What voice that we want. Let me just choose Tyler, right? After we choose the voice, right, we choose a number, right? And then it creates the auto dialer, right? And then we connect it, right? Bang, here's the script, bang, that's simple, right? And we integrate with Facebook, right? So this is one agent, right? We've got inbound agent, outbound agent, and then we have a sales dashboard, what monitors everything, right? Listens to the phone calls and tells us whether the prospect is hot, warm, cold, right? Just like that. That is sales agent. Like I said, this is an AI challenge, right? Now I'm going to show you, look, leads coming in, how they all work together, right? 5 different ways you can literally excel your business. Like if you was on this platform, right? This is the business knowledge, right? Just like I just showed you, you import all the key factors about your business. The agents start to understand your business and your industry playbook. Then you have the chief operating officer who plans and organizes your agents, right? We're just talking about 4 or 5 agents here, 5 or 6, 7 agents that I just showed you. Then we have mission control, right? Who organizes the missions of the agents to start doing the work. And now we've got like we use the content agent, what goes to work, what creates the marketing campaign for your content and the script. Let's go back and just quickly preview it, right? If it's done it, has it done it? Let me just check. Oh, I lost a tab. It's actually done it, right? 5 modules every founder needs to know before, right? So let's just go and see the raw script. 5 AI agent modules every founder and coach needs to know, right? Most founders are using AI completely wrong. They are burning their time on ChatGPT conversations that leads nowhere, while their competitors are installing AI models that generate actual revenue. I'm talking about systems that book appointments while they sleep, reactivate dead leads, scale their business without hiring a single person. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you the 5 AI models that are separating £1 million businesses from struggling social entrepreneurs, right? Here's what the thing of nobody's telling you today. These aren't complicated. Boy, there you go, like the script. I'm just demonstrating the script. And on the script, we have different hook variations we can choose from. We've got retention hooks. And you just saw me, right? Just like that, I generated it like under 5 minutes. Then we've got expansion series if you want to expand. If I like any one of these, I can click this and then another script is generated, right? Which is pretty awesome. Now we can also go and generate B-roll, right? We can generate B-roll for that script, right? If I open up this script studio, right, I can paste the script here. Now I can generate B-roll. Let's look at the B-roll from previous scripts. Let me just see here. B-roll scenes, right? These are B-roll scenes what I created. So now I've got the script, I've got the B-roll. I can have B-roll in different formats. Right? Whether it be desktop or mobile, right? So let's go back. So the content agent, right? Then we've got the sales agent, which I showed you what different types of sales for outbound, inbound. It helps generate leads, right? So the business owner, so as a business owner, you can make better decisions, right? These are just a few agents, right? This is the AI challenge, which I want to challenge you all to, right? What task can you take away from your business, which is repetitive task? So all 5 agents don't replace the business, they strengthen it, right? The business playbook gives you an AI. It gives you knowledge. The mission control gives you the visibility to understand the whole entire business. The chief operation officer coordinates the work and keeps everything aligned. The content agent attracts new customers consistently, right? The sales agent turns opportunities into conversations and conversations into revenue. These are just 5 agents. We've already just created the foundations of an AI native company. The next step isn't adding more, it's adding intelligent systems that work together that allow you to spend less time managing tasks and more time growing your business. Like you have it. Day 13. This is the AI challenge. The AI challenge. And that's why it's a beautiful time, right? Now I'm going to show you 5 simple ways, right, you can get started on this AI challenge. Five simple ways you can transition your business to explode. Just choose one representative task, right, that you can replace with an AI-powered system. You don't need to become an expert overnight. You don't need to build systems from scratch. You simply need to take one part of your business and ask, how can AI help me do this better, faster, or more consistently? And here are 5 different ways you can join the challenge depending on the tools you already have at your own disposal. 1, right? You can have access to our platform. Because you can see our agents. Let me just go and show you live at work, right? Let me go to the chat. We've already got the agents organized for you, working, and you're going to see them working your platform, like you said, implementing the 5 different ways I just said. The first way to participate is our AI platform, where we're building an AI native company. Instead of thinking about AI as a chatbot, you start thinking about how can I hire digital AI agents and assign them a key role in my business, right? We have specific agents on the platform that we designed for most businesses, what they can implement. Inside the platform, you'll be able to deploy specialist agents that have specific dedicated roles, like which I showed you: an AI resource agent, a marketing agent, a content creation agent, an operation agent, an AI receptionist, a chief operating officer. Each agent understands its job because you would have put the information in your business playbook and report back to mission control, and you'll start working together in unison, right? Through AI loops, looping the whole process, right? Example use case. Imagine you own a marketing agency. A new lead arrives to your website. Instead of manually handling everything, AI research agent researches the company. An AI sales agent identifies the decision maker. AI outreach agent, right, drafts the email and so forth and so on, right? The AI agents work in sync together based on your playbook. I want to understand this. Now, method number 2 of this challenge, right? If you don't have access to our platform, you can build an AI agent, right? Or no, method number 2, you can literally, let's it, use Claude, right? You can use Claude. You can use Claude Cowork. You can use Claude Code, or you can use, you can use Claude to help you, assist you. If you're new, Claude Cowork is a really easy way to get a desktop agent assistant to help you in your challenge, to start understanding on a very, very, very basic level, right? Instead of asking Claude random questions every day through Cowork, you can create an AI agent, the desktop agent, that can start being assistant to you to handle projects, reusable skills, create tasks that it can do on a daily basis. Even though we have the platform, sometimes that Cowork we still use to go into the platform and work on specific clients, right? And do the specific clients' tasks, right? Whether it be writing a proposal, summarize, research, Claude Cowork definitely it can enable you to be part of this challenge, and it's very basic to understand. Just go into Claude, log in, go to Claude Cowork, and that will be of assistance to you, and download it. Another method is Claude Code, right? Claude Code, right? It's got a technical interface, but that also can be help you, right? Especially if you want to generate leads. 3, right? Building business systems, right? Another thing you can use to be part of your challenge is Claude, OpenAI, Codex, and ChatGPT together. They can build rapid solutions temporarily. They can hire you can code small stuff and automate small processes. Understanding, you can ask ChatGPT what tasks you want, put a summary of it in your business, and it can help you, right? Deploy your most basic tasks to get going, right? Imagine if you're running a property management company using ChatGPT and Codex, you could build like a tenant inquiry portal, you can build support maintenance dashboard, etc. Right? So it can definitely help you on this challenge. And I want you to be real participants of the part of this challenge to understand, because these are powerful tools. All we did, we built an ecosystem. We built an ecosystem, a platform where everything is constantly, and all these agents work differently. When you're using Claude Code or you're using AI, they're tiny parts of a tiny facet, right? But we built like a whole ecosystem. But still part of this challenge, if you're young and you're getting started and you're new to all this, AI agents are building this, just start with basic ChatGPT or Claude Code, because you can ask it questions and it can assist. And they've got extensions of Claude Code, which is Cowork, and Claude, which is Code, and ChatGPT has now endeavored on the same thing, right? A bit more advanced stuff, right, is building multiple agent workflows with Hermes, right? Hermes, right? It's a bit more technical, right? But Hermes, you can use Hermes part of the challenge. Rather than having one AI complete the task, Hermes allows you to orchestrate multiple specialist agents that collaborate together, right? Think of Hermes as a project manager for AI. Each AI agent performs a task, right, and lets you understand, for example, a new product launch, an email, a workflow, what you want, a research, right, competitive analysis. It can help you in the process. So this is another, right, agent you can use as part of the 30-day challenge, this live challenge that we're doing, right? I want you to participate. We actually use Hermes, right, in our platform, right? We actually use them in our platform to help and assist us, right? So just like we use them as account managers. We've got clients that Hermes goes in and manages that specific client because we've already got an ecosystem and the infrastructure. And Hermes starts to talk with our chief operating officer. See, that's the difference. We're using these tools independently, right? Now I'm using them in an ecosystem, because in an ecosystem, we get Hermes to liaise, right, with our chief operating officer and start managing our clients, right? Just imagine that. Claude Cowork also does the same thing. If we need to implement something for a specific client or onboard a client, we can actually use Hermes or Claude Cowork to do the client onboarding, right? The game is changing, but that's because we're working on a CEO in an ecosystem, and our CEO can report everything that's actually happening, right? So that's a massive, major advantage. And then we have Claude Bot. Claude Bot. Let me do Claude Bot. Claude Bot is another deep work agent, right? We use Claude Bot on our system, right? We use Claude Bot on our system, so we integrate. So part of the challenge, you can also download this. There is a technical aspect to this, right? So there's a technical aspect using Claude Bot and using Hermes, right? It's not straightforward like how you can go into our platform and plug and play and get things up and running straight away. That's the only difference. There is a technical aspect to this, right? But if you're using ChatGPT, ChatGPT can also help you unload. But when I first used Claude Code, it took me 2 weeks to implement, right? Because it's very technical. It's very technical, and it was new on the market at the time. But yes, that can also be part of the challenge. And how we use these tools, we're using them all, and we've integrated them into our platform. Let me see. So we've actually integrated them into our platform. So if I go, we've actually developed a Claude Code terminal, right? And the Claude Code terminal, we can actually operate from here, and we're doing the same thing for Hermes. So we're in this platform, and Claude is liaising with it's like a project manager, because we get it to go and manage our clients, right? It's a whole other level of infrastructure. And then we build a task, right? It can do research, it can execute, but this is, and also we can connect it to our local server, right? So I'm just showing you the tools externally, but we also have them integrated to our ecosystem. And also, see, it says offline here, because if you have a local Claude can connect locally on another computer. So say, for example, I'm in another country, if my computer in my home is on, I can connect to it. It'll be offline and it's still doing the work, right? I told you, we built a whole ecosystem. This is a whole ecosystem, right? So here, this is where we operate Claude, right? And Claude is actually running tasks. So this is a different, like, AI orchestration layer. Because even though we've got our special agents, we still have Hermes, we've got Claude Bot, right? Looking over them and doing project management tasks while the individual agencies are doing the execution. So there you have it, right? You have your 5 tools. You got our platform for the challenge. You can go on, sign up to our platform and just go to put your name on a waiting list, right? This is the URL, supremexagents.com/waiting list. And you'll be onboarded onto our platform. You have ChatGPT and Codex. You have Claude and Cowork and Claude Code. You have the Hermes agent for the challenge, and so you have Open Claude for the challenge, right? So we want to tell you that we want to help businesses, right, become more AI native. The world is changing. The world is changing. It's definitely changing, right? And we want to help you be part of that change drastically. So now you know your options for this challenge, right? We want you as a founder or entrepreneur to participate actively in it, right? And hopefully you participate on a platform, which is the easiest route of going, because we set up the eco structure already. So before we finish the stream, I want to leave you on one final note. When most people think about the future of work, They imagine one incredible, powerful AI that does everything. But that's not the case. I don't think of it like that. I want to tell you what the future looks like. Think of the future looks like much more the way how successful companies actually operate today. Not one person doing everything, but a team of specialist agents, like what you say, orchestrating, right, delivering a business mission, working together. And that's the difference of the future AI native company. A future AI native company is built from AI from the ground up, not like attachments of AI, like make.com, NA8, ChatGPT, Claude Cowork. No, it's built 100% from the ground up. Imagine 5 years from now, you wake up Monday morning, before you ever have your first coffee, your business has already worked a couple of hours, not because your AI employees started early, but because you had an AI workforce that never stopped working, right? While you sleep, your AI research analyst monitors your competition and delivers free new market opportunities. Your AI marketing manager now creates your week's content calendar, what it wrote once, right? It wrote the articles, it scheduled a social media platform across all platforms. Your AI sales department representative researched 250 prospects, personalized outreach for each one of them, and booked free qualified meetings in your calendar. Your AI customer service agent, right, replied to requests, right, followed up with existing customers and identified clients who might be ready to upgrade or upsell. Your AI finance assistant reconciled yesterday's transactions and updated your merchant accounts, updated your cash flow forecast, and flagged unusual and unnecessary expenses. Right, your AI operations officer checked every project, identified project delays, bottlenecks, and reassigned new agents where they need to work. Your chief operating officer, right, brought all the information necessary together into one executive brief and handed to you on that desk in that morning. So you don't spend the first 2 hours checking emails. You don't spend the first morning checking spreadsheets. You don't spend half the day trying to figure out what everybody's doing. Instead, imagine Mission Control welcomes you to a simple dashboard to say, "Good morning, my dear friend, entrepreneur, coach, John. Here's what's happening today in your business. Here's what happened overnight. And here are your top priorities. And here are the opportunities that we should not be missing today, right? Here are 2 risks that you need to attend to. Based on your goals, here what I recommend you focus on today. Instead of drowning in work, you're leading your business. Now imagine every department inside your company has an AI counterpart. Your marketing team has AI agents. Your sales has AI agents. Finance has AI agents. Operations have AI employees. Your customer service has AI employees. Your research has AI employees. Legal and logistics has AI employees. HR has AI employees. Every department has specialists working together to reconcile your business and take it to a whole nother level using the intelligence of AI, not replacing people, but empowering them. Now, human can focus on building relationships, creativity, leadership, and strategy. If you don't believe this is the future of work, how many entrepreneurs, the British entrepreneurs that do, they'll be like years ahead. If I'm doing this right now and our platform has a swamp of agents working for us right now, why can't you? This is the digital age. Welcome to the challenge. And I want to hope that you participate in it. In the next 30 days, ask yourself, what task can I assign to an agent? What repetitive tasks am I doing? How can I grow? And how can I develop a new AI agent workflow and build a digital workforce where my company runs almost semi without me on an execution layer, right? So you're operating an orchestration layer of AI. And mission control is critical to you, and you know your mission and what your company is doing that day, that week, that moment. Thank you so much for watching this live stream, and I see you on the next stream, and I hope you participate in this challenge. And leave your comments below.